Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Elena for those who are new, and I welcome you all to my channel so that we can enjoy this journey together. For my friends who are already in, I hope you're staying safe, you're taking care of yourselves, and you're enjoying every bit of life every day. Today is my third day of my 7-day quarantine, and it's 9 p.m. I'm just about to go to bed and rest, but before that I just prepared my lemon water, my warm lemon water, which I want to take, and I decided that I should share with you some thoughts that I had during the day. So feel welcome. So this thought came to me today, and I was thinking how God's plan is always perfect in our lives. No matter how we plan our lives, and if we just try to make things work on our own way, our efforts are always fruitless. But if we put our plans in God's hands, that is when we realize that God's plan is perfect and His timing is the best. Why do I share this? Is because of just what has happened to me in the past, and what is still happening to me right now is evidently that God has been speaking to me, and He has been working in my life every day in everything that I do. So if I remember quite well, when I came to South Korea in 2021 in March, I left my 2 young children back in Kenya, and I had it in my mind that I can't stay away from my children for a long time, and that is what I knew. So I traveled, and I knew that in just a short time I'll be reunited with my children. But that was not the case, and that was not as easy as I thought. So when I came to study here, things were not as smooth as I thought, and time went by, days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, until my young baby became so sick and had to go to Kenya for an emergency. And initially, before that, when I saw that time was moving and I wasn't getting to bring my babies or reunite with them as soon as I wanted, I started asking God, like, I need to be with my children. Please make this work for me. And I started pursuing the plans to ensure that I reunite with my children. And now when this emergency came, and my baby was so sick and I had to travel back to Kenya, I went there with one thing in mind. I told God, I'm going back to Kenya, and I was certain that I was going to come back with my children. So I did everything that was needed, everything that is necessary to ensure that I come back with my children. And I asked God to do it for me, but I went ahead and did everything with my efforts. And unfortunately, my time was up to be in Kenya, and I had to come back, and it wasn't possible for me to come back with the children. I was so disappointed and came back without my children. So that is when it hit me really hard that I had a plan and I gave it to God, and God initially had a plan, because He says in Jeremiah 29:11 that, for I know the plans I have for you. These are perfect plans to give you hope in the future. So it means before we have anything in our life as a plan, God always has a plan for us. So it means that when we go to Him with our plan, we should always ask God that may our plan work out, but according to His own will. So for me, I decided to literally help God carry out my plan. my plan was that I go and get my children at that particular time, and it didn't work out, you know. Yeah, so that really hit me really hard, and I had to come back to my senses, and I decided to ask God again. And this time I said, I'm going to do it in God's way, and I'm going to wait upon him and wait upon his right time. And that is when I did everything again afresh. And when I started this process, all my hopes were gone, my friends. Like, it was not easy, but I had to still cling on. I had to look for that little hope that, please, God, make this happen this time round. And this to me was a miracle. Like, I think I will share in detail in another video how everything went. And guys, this was a miracle. But my children were granted a visa in the simplest way I have ever seen. Like, within a few days, guys. So that is how it happened, and I wasn't even prepared. And that is why, even after 3 weeks of the visa being granted, I am still here and I haven't gone for my children. So this is what happened. After that, I planned that the immediate week after the visa was granted, I was going to pick my children. But things were just going not the right way as I was thinking. So I was not able to travel that week. And then I became sick. I became so sick, I stopped working and I had to take a rest. So when I recovered, I started getting better and better. I resumed my my journey of preparing everything so that I could travel to Kenya to come back with my children. So that is when I booked my flight on Thursday last week, and after booking it, the next day on Friday, I had to go and take a PCR test, and I tested positive. So when I got the results, I was so shocked. I had to cancel my flight, and that is why I'm here on quarantine, and this is my 3rd day. So it still didn't go as planned. And guys, the only reason I'm sharing this with you is that there's a way God does things. For me, I believe that God is working his perfect plan in me. This is how he wants this thing to go. Like, it is not yet the right time for the children to come until it will be his right time, you know. He made it possible for the visa to be granted. That's a tick. And then he will make it at the right time that I will travel. And then he will make it the right time for me to travel back with the children. You know, God is so perfect, guys. It only takes his Holy Spirit to show us how his plans and will is perfect for us every day. So I want to just tell you out there, everyone who is watching this, feel loved, feel the love of Jesus Christ in your life, and in everything that you do, any struggle you're going through, I just want to tell you, because I have seen it, I have experienced it. God has his perfect plan for you, and he is working out that things go your way, and at the right time, the opportune time, his perfect time, his plans for you will come to pass. Just continue believing and trusting in him. Don't lose hope. So be encouraged and feel loved. I want to share my Jesus love with you out there, because I know you need it. I used to feel so alone, you know, when you're going through all these things. And guys, you don't know, like, it's not easy. It has not been easy for me on my side. You know, I have missed my children. They have missed me so much. I had lost all hope. I had reached a point where I was giving up. And just at that time when I was almost giving up, things just happened, and I realized that God never let go of my hand. He was still holding me, and he was still guiding me, and his plans were just waiting for the right time to happen. So thank you so much for having to watch this video. Continue taking care of yourself as you enjoy your life every day. Corona is there, by the way, and it's become something normal. You just take care of yourself. Like me right now, I'm feeling much better. I'm just enjoying my lemon and ginger, you know. Sometimes I mix with honey, and when I take it, guys, I feel good, you know. So thank you so much, and wherever you are, may you be blessed until we see each other in the next video. Bye.